Another thing I was fascinated with this particular piece was the shadow.
I'm interested from both of you in the sense of working with the dance company, the whole structure of working with the dance company. Talk a little bit about your own backgrounds and how you came to dance and how you've come into this company. Rafael?
My background? Okay. MTV videos.
MTV videos.
And Michael Jackson
and Sonia
videos.
Destri.
Yes.
Tiago?
Yeah.
So Michael
MTV
Jackson,
and
my
Michael
house was
Jackson.
amazing. No? Who
Yeah.
needs more than this? Right?
Yes.
You've got, like I say, very different pieces. I do want to talk about IUE All Black, which is your world premiere, and we're thrilled to have that here at the Pillow. It comes, it seems to me, from a very political place. It comes from a place of really confrontation in some ways. Talk about how you developed this particular idea for this piece.
I mean, I have, you don't say more Afro-Brazilians, you know. I heard that was old-fashioned to say that. So I have a company of black kids. So being black kids, Afro-Brazilians, and living far away from the city and have so many problems and issues to deal every day.
How do you bring those ideas or that reality into the dance studio?
Well, I'm sorry. We start this piece like this. The story that you read in the
program.
One day we're talking about how hard it is, or the prejudice, or the racism, and he said, "Oh, you know what? I don't have any problem. I never heard. I mean, I never had. I'm a very lucky guy." But one day I was walking. You can tell that.
I was walking on Barra da Tijuca, a place like rich in Rio, and I was very young, and I was kind of lost. So I asked for information for a lady, kind of old lady, and when I get on the lady, she ran away, simply like that.
She was a white woman?
Yeah, like scary, you know. And I was very young, you know. I don't understood, and so I thought maybe I'm ugly or bad dress or I don't know. So years later, I woke up for the truth.
You've got a company of mainly male dancers, and you have one female dancer. The story of Jessica entering into the company is an interesting one as well, because it's difficult for you to get female dancers. Is that right?
Yeah. People always ask me this, why just guys? It's simple. I used to rehearsal at 11 p.m. to 3 o'clock in the morning. And that was and the girls, the mother didn't allow them to come to the rehearsal. So when I realized I just got guys, so our life is very simple, you know, there's no conception or something is there. So Jessica, she lives really far away. I mean, when we finished the rehearsal like 10, they got home like 1 o'clock in the morning or something. And she's brave, you know, and it's brave to be in a company of 8 guys and be, you know, and here we have a lot of respect. So she's here because of this piece. Because I thought, how I'm going to have a party without a girl? So, so she came, and when she came for this piece and she stayed, and she's going to stay for long. I mean, I won this.
This is great. With the World Cup, and I want to talk a little bit about the World Cup because it is the backdrop to some of what we hear, certainly in IU, We All Black. And we see in the movement how it's reflected. And I think what you've all done so incredibly well is to develop solo sections, group sections, duets. Talk about how you develop each section of a work like that.
Yeah, my idea was to talk about them as usual, because I think that we're going to be talking about them for long. And the World Cup was here, the manifestation was here, But they have been living this for long, you know. I mean, they're still killing a lot of black kids in Rio. They are still killing a lot of black kids in Brazil. They kill because they are black. They kill because they are poor. And we have stories about this. We have been talking about this, I mean, normally every week. So this piece was about this. So it's not about the World Cup or the manifestation. We have this inside the lives, right? So I thought, how I'm going to put these things together. So you have a relationship with love. You can be very aggressive, and you have the love in the middle of the aggressive, and you have the aggressive with a lot of love. So you have the touches, and it's the first time they are touching each other, because you know how the guys they are, and though they are growing up. So it's, I can go further, you know, because they understand better. We talk a lot. So the process is just coming. You know, I don't write things. When I was young, beginning of my choreographies, I used to write everything. Just now I just feel.
I think the process is about emotional process, you know. It's kind of put the life on stage, live the dance, you know.
I want to talk a little bit about Na Pista as well, because it's a whole other vibe. It's a whole other kind of piece. And there's the party vibe, but we really sense personality as well. What do you bring in of your personality? Because it feels like we're watching you on stage.
It's my life. I'm dancing in favela with my friends in clubs and the streets, and putting this together in the piece. It's our life.
It's a really great piece because, again, you're playing with musical genres, you're playing with different kinds of dance that you're bringing into the work, and you chose this kind of party venue, this kind of ballroom idea. Why did you choose to bring the ballroom idea in?
You cannot ask me because I always tell the truth. So it's less charming than can be the answer. We came from ID. We have a piece, the name is It's ID.
Which we saw last year.
Yeah. And it was, again, a very hard time for us. So and was very, very dark and very profound and everything. So every time we got them to my side as a contemporary something, the next piece, I bring happiness. So probably the next piece after this for the all black is going to be something very, very happy.
How has the company changed your life?
I don't even know myself. I don't even knew myself before the company, you know. After the company, I realized who I am, you know.
Yes. I know. Yeah.
Tiago?
For me too. Now I know who I am, and when onde eu quero estar, sei onde eu quero estar.
He knows where he wants to be.
E sei que eu vou chegar com a companhia.
And he knows that he's gonna get there with the company.
Yeah.
You're well received in the United States, and there's an audience for you here. But how are you received at home in Brazil? What's the reaction?
I'm going to tell you. In the beginning, I came from. I like to say that I have 100 years, and I did a lot of things. So I got a name over there. But when I came from Germany, when I got to know hip hop over there, so when I came, one day I saw this. There's two choreographers talking. They said, "Oh, I came from Germany after 10 years." And I went to give classes and work, and I went to take class in the Pina school. So it was very, did you meet Sonia? Oh, she got crazy. She's doing hip hop. You know, like, because I was like not young for this. So for years, I'm going to tell you, like 3 years or 4 was something, she's getting crazy. And the same time, they knew that the work was good. So they have to accept that because the work was good. So they didn't know how to deal with that. So we're going to have 10 years next year. We just have 3 awards. and 3 possibilities. We had 3 possibilities to support the company in 10 years. So I think that's not enough. But I think that is changing because I don't give up. So they're going to have to do something.